Thanks, Margie. Okay. Houck Chapter. Yat e bene she ya Lorli Yazin Shiedo Houck Chapter Manager in Shle. I've been there for 7 years, and I'd like to hand this over to Mr. Platero. We have a written report on our roads. Thank you. Thank you for inviting Houck Chapter to participate in the NDOT's chapter outreach and allowing our chapters to provide their transportation priorities. We have 5 roads within our area. That's N9404, N9467, N9424, N9423, and N9402. At present, N9402 is a priority road project for us. The road construction is really near starting. We have monthly meetings with Ryan Sinachini and Ms. Priscilla Lee with their consultant, Wilson and Company, Dibble Construction and Painted Sky. They completed all the field work, so these are the engineering firms and their subcontractors. The Arizona legislation awarded Tessa Houck and $2 million for N9402 for road improvement. And then Tessa Houck, we're sharing we're cost sharing the amount of $100,000. We want to make sure that this project gets off the ground and that it meets the scheduled construction. The total length of the existing road project is 22.8 miles. The chapters did a consent drive at our chapters, Tessana and Houck, and we managed to get a lot of the landowners' consent from their allotted land. That was the permission to survey for the road for N9402. And of course, the type of surveys consist of topos, right-of-way surveys, drainage, arc, and bio investigation, and geotechnical exploration. So that was a lot of work. So this will determine the type of roadway and design that the 9402 is requiring. And also within our Houck community, it includes a combination of state, county, BIA, and tribal jurisdiction. And it kind of creates some confusion in our community with respect to these roads. For example, maybe design and maintenance standards are not uniform within the Houck community. One road may be made up of 2, 3 jurisdictions. It may start as a county road, and then it changes to BIA jurisdiction, and then terminate as a tribal road. So that's where we're dealing with these roads. And then we would like NDOT to continue to make repairs and provide services to keep our road maintenance, because we have children that get on the bus on those roads. And this winter we had a lot of problems on 9402 and some other roads. They got really muddy, and then people were getting stuck in the mud, and then we had to go out there and take our backhoe and pull them out. And now the roads are okay, but we're really looking forward to having 9402 start construction. I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Watchman. He's our club president, and he's an expert on our roads within our community. So he's going to give an update on all the 5 listed roads. Yeah.
Thank you, Laura. Good morning, everyone. My name is James Watchman Jr. I'm the Club C president. I used to be chapter vice president for 2 terms since 2013. And I've had a lot of road experience. I used to work with Apache County District 2 for about maybe 8-10 years, give or take. And I've met the BIA personnel, NDOT. I know everybody, and I'm really very familiar with roads. And within our community, we're trying to helping my community to improve roads. And I've been really pushing for 9402 since 2013. I never gave up on it, and we got successful in getting that $2 million. And right now, another road that is a priority to me is 9467. That's right off of I-40 Carino exit 343. It's only 0.04 miles, and ADT traffic count it was recorded in 2018 was 217 daily average count. So there's a lot of traffic on that road. It's only .04, a real short stretch, but that road needs culverts. There's no culverts at all for proper drainage, and that road gets very muddy. And it's a bus route. It serves 3 schools: Pine Springs Day School, Wide Ruin School, Sanders Public School. So what it needs, as I stated earlier, it needs culverts. So we appreciate it if you guys could come out and take a look at it, do an assessment, and let you guys, the engineers, check it out. And then another request from our community members is they like to see the road either graveled and dust suppressant on it, and then soil stabilizer, and then maybe later on chip seal, or maybe get it paved, they're saying, because not too far from there is the Carino NHA housing. There's about 35 homes there, and there's a lot of homes in that Carino area. So as I stated before, it's a high traffic in that area. And the other thing too is we liked an update from NDOT of the AADD traffic count, all these roads that you guys are taking care of in Houck community. The last time was recorded was in 2018, and my understanding, every 5 years you're supposed to provide a count. And 2023 was a day we're supposed to get it, but we have not received one. We would surely like to receive an updated one. Why? Because we need supporting documents in order to apply for any kind of funding, like from state or county, if we need some improvements on these roads. The pitch in for costs, because cost of culverts is very expensive, material. Everything's gone up, so we're looking at other resources out there, not only depending on the Navajo tribe. We're seeking outsources out there. So that's what we're doing, and any supporting document will help us out, to obtain those funds. So we just keep that in mind. We would sure like to see some culverts in that road gravel with some soil stabilizer or dust suppressant on it as a startup. And at a later date in the future, when funding's available, if we can get some more funding elsewhere, we'd like to see that road chip sealed or paved. And other than that, thank you very much. Oh, another thing too is I noticed that you guys haven't been out there grading the road. County has been helpful by doing a courtesy blade. When they're grading their 7250 road, they go out of their way and grade the road for us. We appreciate their help, but I don't know what happened to NDOT. What's the update? 9402 community members are complaining too. Where's NDOT at? Our roads are all messed up. The roads are dry now after the winter storm and stuff, and then finally they come out. So I don't know. I know you guys are probably lacking personnel. I can understand that. I'm not complaining. I'm just, Oh, we're here to complain about that. Oh, no, I'm the type that don't like to complain. I like to try to work with people, get an understanding, You got to hear some. I'm the type of person that's fair. I like to be, calm about it, not to really complain too much. That's all. But thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Houck Chapter. And that was Mr. James Watchman for record. Aro Inda, we will be moving on for
let's go on ahead
replies
and
here.
Leanne, if you can answer the ADT question.
So on the ADT texting, I am texting my staff. So I did text my staff that Mr. James Bennett, Fort Defiance principal in black hoses that can traffic. So I just texted him. I told him to ASAP ADT sheet over here, so he should be coming in pretty soon. So we'll get it on there.
Yate, again, it's Joe Peterman. Yes, Wilson and Company and our engineering staff been really working hard on 9402. Gone a long ways. One of the biggest challenges was getting the landowner's consent, and Wilson and Company worked on that pretty hard. To really move forward. There's two funding sources, actually. There's $10 million that came from Arizona appropriation. Representative Myron Sosi was able to get that for us. And then ADOT, Arizona Department of Transportation, they came up with another $10 million. So we actually have $20 million for that project, about $1 million a mile. Right now we have a surveyor, Painted Sky surveyors out there right now. He's doing the drainage. He's surveying the drainage areas. We're gonna come back and we're gonna start sizing the culvert and get that ready. There's about 60 culverts that need to go in there. That's what we estimate right now. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna value engineer that. Once we get our culverts settled, final, we're gonna put together a contract to address the drainage. So we'll be putting out a contract, hopefully this year sometime, so we can start having to hire a contractor to install the culvert. From there, we're talking about doing in-house, doing the earthwork, doing the raising the road up. We're looking at raising the road up 2 feet to get it out of the mud. Talking about doing that in-house, and then our partner, Apache County, I have a very good relationship with Apache County down there, Alton Joe Shepherd and that group over there that we're talking about. They have that limestone pit in St. Joseph, Arizona, that we can hire them to bring some of that in and get it graveled. Right now, that's about the maximum you're gonna get is a gravel road out there. I know people talk about fence and things like that. There's no funding available for that. So we're there. Okay, can I go back a little bit and talk about Fort Defiance? 9072, that rock fall, that right there, that big giant rock fall, that thing's dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. It could collapse at any time, even right now today. And we work with Wilson and Company to figure out how to mitigate that. You're gonna have to go up there and just cut that whole thing down. I mean, that's a very expensive project right there. And while we're still trying to figure out what to do there, because it's a $20–30 million project just to cut that slope back, you're going to go ahead and jump past that and continue the next 6 miles. That's the plan at 9072. N12 going south, our in-house, our maintenance crew, they just finished patching out there. We've done about 500 pothole patching out there. N7, we're looking at N7, that where it starts going up the hill, just past the N112 intersection there. We're looking at it. Maybe we can do some mill and fill right there to get that pavement. It looks like the subgrade is really good right there. It's just a pavement. The hot mix is aged and oxidized, so maybe we can do a little milling and repave it right there. That's what we're considering. Out at 112 South, you've seen where the maintenance crew, they got some millings from New Mexico DOT. They were doing some milling here on 264. We got about 75,000 tons of that. And we used that on 112 going from a port going north, and we went all the way to the intersection over there by Red Lake. So that was a successful in-house project we just completed a couple weeks ago. Thank you.